In modern football, there aren't many pure strikers who can consistently score goals, but one of them is the Swedish talent from Sporting Lisbon, Viktor Gyökeres. Top clubs are eager to have him, and it's only a matter of time before he makes a move to one of these elite teams. But what do we really know about this footballer? First, his name isn't typical for a Swede. Despite being born in Stockholm, Viktor's heritage isn't entirely Swedish. His father, Stefan, is half Hungarian, which explains his unique surname. Properly pronounced as Gyökeres, the Swedish language softens the G. Interestingly, his Hungarian surname carries deep meaning. Gyöker translates to root in Hungarian, a fitting metaphor for his significant roots in football. Viktor's connection to football runs in the family. His father was also a player and became a local legend in Sweden's lower leagues. After retiring, he transitioned into coaching at the IFK Aspudden Tennis Academy, where Viktor began his own journey to stardom. With his unique background and goal-scoring abilities, it's no wonder Viktor Gyökeres is on the radar of top clubs. He's a talent destined for greatness. When his club Brommapojkarna was relegated to the third division of Swedish football, Viktor Gyökeres became the team's key striker. Over 2 seasons, he scored 25 goals in 67 matches, performances that caught the attention of Brighton scouts, thanks largely to Graham Potter, who was well acquainted with the Swedish league. In January 2018, Viktor signed with Brighton, which was playing in the Championship at the time. However, despite Potter's role in bringing the striker to the club, Gyökeres struggled to secure a spot in the Seagulls' starting lineup. As a result, he was sent out on loan to gain valuable experience. According to Viktor himself, his struggles in England were due to difficulties adapting, a lack of familiar faces at the club, and a footballing style that was unfamiliar to him. When Graham Potter took over at Brighton, he sent Viktor on loan to German side St. Pauli, which was battling relegation in the second Bundesliga at the time. However, the loan spell was a disappointment, not because of Viktor's lack of effort, but because he wasn't utilized as a striker, a role he desperately wanted to play. Despite this, he still contributed to the club's survival in the league. After returning to Brighton, he managed to play a few matches and even scored a goal against Portsmouth in the League Cup. Potter spoke highly of the striker, but soon after, Viktor was sent on loan again, this time to Swansea in the Championship. At just 22 years old, the move dealt a blow to his confidence and pride, leading to a disastrous stint for both Viktor and the Welsh club. As a result, Brighton decided to part ways with the Swedish striker, selling him to Coventry City for £1 million. As it turned out, this transfer changed everything for Viktor. In his first season with Coventry City, he had a slow start, but everything shifted toward the end of the season when he came off the bench against Stoke City. He scored a crucial goal that helped the club secure their place in the Championship. In the 2021-22 season, Viktor started strong, scoring 9 goals and providing 2 assists early on. Although the entire team's form dipped mid-season, the Swedish striker finished with an impressive 17 goals and 5 assists. That season, it became clear what made him so effective: his ability to exploit space, make decisive runs into free areas, and finish chances clinically. He dislikes when his teammates pass the ball around aimlessly just to maintain possession, preferring a more direct style of play. In the following season, Coventry adopted a more straightforward approach, which played to Viktor's strengths. He delivered an outstanding campaign with 21 goals and 10 assists in 46 championship matches, nearly helping the club secure promotion to the Premier League. However, they fell short in the playoff final against Luton Town, losing on penalties. What came next surprised many: a transfer to a more prestigious club. Sporting Lisbon signed Viktor for €20 million. It was a gamble to bring in a striker from the Championship, but it paid off in spectacular fashion. Sporting's manager, Rúben Amorim, had faith in Gyökeres, and Viktor repaid that trust with goals. He marked his debut with a brace and went on to score 43 goals and provide 15 assists in 50 matches by the end of the season. This incredible form led to comparisons with Erling Haaland and rumors of a potential return to England. However, Viktor made it clear that he wanted to stay in Portugal and build on both his personal and his team's success. As he continues to find the back of the net, one burning question remains for many fans. What's the meaning behind his goal celebration? After every goal, he places his hands on his face to mimic a mask. Many thought it was a reference to Batman, while others speculated it was a tribute to his favorite character, Hannibal Lecter. However, when asked about the meaning behind his celebration, he always avoids giving an answer. The perception of Viktor as the perfect striker was slightly tarnished by an incident in last year's Europa League match against Rakov. Early in the game, he brought down a defender, earning a yellow card. However, after a review by the officials, the card was upgraded to a straight red. The incident, which occurred in just the 5th minute, revealed that Viktor not only fouled the defender but also stepped on his Achilles. It was a rare moment for a typically composed and tactical striker, a quality that sets him apart in modern football. So far, this remains the first and only red card of his career. Despite this, clubs everywhere are eager to have him in their squads. Even Hungary, his father's ancestral homeland, tried to recruit him for their national team. However, Viktor chose to represent Sweden, the country where he was born and raised, a decision both commendable and bittersweet, as he has yet to feature in a major international tournament. At the club club level, though, he is poised to play for top-tier teams. His €100 million release clause no longer scares off potential buyers, with many understanding exactly what they'd be paying for. Chelsea, Arsenal, and now Manchester United, following Rúben Amorim's appointment as their manager, are reportedly interested in signing him. United, in particular, is in desperate need of a clinical striker with excellent passing ability, speed, ideal physical fitness, and a strong injury record, all of which Viktor Gyökeres embodies. As I mentioned earlier, personal reasons were an issue for his adaptation to England, and one of them was his ex-girlfriend Amanda Nilden, who is also a footballer. They played together in the Brommapojkarna system and moved to Brighton at the same time. The only difference was that Amanda managed to play for the Seagulls, while Viktor wandered through loan spells. Later, she transferred to Juventus, and in the winter of 2024, she joined Tottenham on loan. This was one of the reasons he chose a London club for his move to the Premier League, but Amanda and Viktor eventually broke up. Now he has more reasons to stay at Sporting, as his current girlfriend is Portuguese actress and TV host Inês Aguiar. It seems that this is why he is no longer pushing for a transfer to the Premier League. Despite this, I firmly believe that Viktor Gyökeres is determined to prove his critics wrong and show that his early struggles in England were nothing more than a streak of bad luck. He's come a long way since those days, transforming himself into one of Europe's most complete forwards at Sporting. With the summer transfer window approaching, it seems inevitable that he'll move on to a new challenge, and I can't shake the feeling that his next destination will be Manchester United, reuniting with Rúben Amorim rather than signing for a London club. Gyökeres's bond with Amorim appears to be a driving factor. From what I've heard, he has been keen to follow the coach to his next project, trusting in the system and philosophy that has brought him so much success. United's need for a top-tier striker could make this partnership a reality, but the race for Gyökeres's signature will undoubtedly be fierce. Major clubs across Europe, both those in dire need of a striker and those simply looking to bolster their squads, will be lining up to make a move for him. His talent speaks for itself. The once dismissive chatter about him playing in a so-called farmer league has all but disappeared, replaced by recognition of his undeniable quality. Gyökeres silenced any remaining doubters with an emphatic hat-trick against Manchester City, and even after Amorim's departure for the Red Devils, the Swedish forward has continued to shine. His relentless goal-scoring form, combined with his creative playmaking ability, makes him one of the most sought-after talents in the game today. I genuinely hope he succeeds and shows the world, and himself, that he's currently the best Scandinavian footballer. His incredible work ethic and relentless focus in front of goal make him such an inspiring player to support. You can't help but root for him to achieve everything he's capable of. What's your take? Do you think he can replicate his outstanding goal-scoring form at a new club? And in your view, which club would be the ideal fit for Viktor in the upcoming season? In the meantime, thanks for watching, and highly recommend you to check out 8 best signings of 2024-2025 season and footballers who revived their career in 2024-2025 season, as you can see on your screen. My name is Ole. Love this game. I'll see you next time.